Sorry, you guys had a little small problem there. Thank you guys for listening in to us here at Queen Universal Reading. As you know, today the reading is from September the 26th to October the 3rd. So we're gonna go ahead and get started. I hope you guys' day is going great. It was. It started out cool here, but it quickly definitely got cold. Got hot. I am in the South, and the South don't play. Okay, it does not play. Again, this is Queen Universal Readings. I am Queen Universal, and I definitely left. Cannot wait to get started with you guys. All right, so here we go. All right, so we're on the Ten of Swords, you guys. We are almost done with the Swords family. The last family of the 78 is the Pentacles, according to this book. Okay. So let's get started with the Ten of Swords. Okay. So the Ten of Swords depicts the total ending. A situation comes to a painful close. But fear not, a new beginning is ahead. There is bright sunrise, a symbol of a fresh start. What done is done. What's done is done. Accept the ending as the best you can and prepare to move on. That's definitely great advice. Take a peek at the figure's hand. I'm a yoga teacher, so that position of the hand's familiar to me. It's a mantra or mandra called Nana Mandra, which means mantras are symbolic hand positions or ritual gestures. In Sanskrit, the word mandra means seal. These hand positions are intended to help with the flow of energy in the physical and spiritual bodies. The Yana Mudra is the wisdom mudra. So think about this for a minute. The bloodless knives show pain through the mental body, and the mantra shows the flow of energy through the physical and spiritual bodies as well as wisdom. This image shows you this card is actually not that scary because it's actually an indicator of a cycle fully completed, which is great. Sometimes this card can indicate a betrayal. Someone stabs you in the back, a massive disappointment, loss. In a reading about health, this could mean back trouble. Wow, didn't know that. Other ways of looking at this card: hitting rock bottom, melodrama, psychic attack, exhaustion, martyrdom, woe is me, and the downward spiral before the rise. When this card is reversed, it signals the worst is over. You made it. You can pick up and go about your business. The swords fall out of your back like a phoenix. You can rise. Healing, forgiveness. In some cases, this reversal can indicate a refusal to accept an ending. Even though it's evident that something is over, you hang on. How to embody this card: the next time you're dealing with a loss or something painful, look for the sunrise. That might be the lessons in the situation or the promise of a fresh start. Or, as Mr. Rogers said, look for the helpers. A question to ponder: how do you deal with loss? I am so familiar with loss. I am so familiar. That was the Ten of Swords. We are almost finished. We got the Pentacles. After we finish this, we have the Pentacles to go. And we're finished with the 78 cards, you guys. We've actually explained and talked about the 78 cards of the tarot. Okay? You guys did so well. So give yourself a pat on the back. All right, so let's get started. Okay, before we get started, I want to tell you guys about something. I don't know if you've ever heard of Florida water. Boy, I don't know if you ever heard of Florida water. Any of you guys who do meditation, practice spirituality, this is some wonderful stuff. Just before I start all my readings, I spray it in the palm of my hands. It is supposed to remove bad energy. And I also burn my sage because it also helps with bad energy. Okay. Removing anything negative. Okay. Out of the cards, out of the atmosphere of the room that I'm in. Yes. So, and you can also put this in your bath water. You can mop your floors with it. Believe it or not, you can put it in your mop water and mop all the negative energy out of your house. Okay. Like I said, I keep it with me. I use it every day in my hands so that my hands do not touch anything negative or anything bad. And if I do, I'm protected. Okay. So yeah, Florida water is a great thing to use. It's time for me to buy me some more because, and you guys, you can find Florida water on Amazon. If you don't believe me, you can definitely look up what Florida water benefits are. Okay. That's all I'm gonna say. Hello, yes or no? Not at this time, but I will be doing yes or no at the end. Okay. This is just a basic reading, but I will be doing the yes or no at the end. So if you guys stick around till I finish my whole reading, then we'll pull out the yes or no cards. Okay. All right. Thank you and welcome, welcome, welcome. Okay, so let's see what you guys can take from this reading. As you know, like I said, this is a general reading, not the yes and no reading. This is just a general reading, and I want to see what you guys can get from this, okay? Uh-oh, we have the Ten of Cups in reverse. That means slow with success. Um, things might not be working the way you want them right now, but they will. They'll get better. Okay. Whenever you look at stuff in reverse, majority of time when it's in reverse, it's something that doesn't necessarily always mean it's something bad. It just means that what you had, because you got to remember, you bragged about, you're happy about all the things. I don't want to say brag, but you're very happy about all the rewards you have made. Okay. But this could be somebody who's being a little cocky and arrogant. Okay. And a little egotistic. You're welcome, sweetie. Egotistic. Okay. All right. So watch the people that you're around. It could be you. It could be somebody around you, a family member. Uh-oh, you guys. We have the King of Swords coming out like that too. That's cocky and arrogant. Somebody is being cocky and arrogant and want to be in control and very judgmental. Who could that be in uh your circle? Oh wow. So this right here is saying that your messages, your good luck, everything, good messages are coming in slow. It's coming slowly. Okay, that's what it's saying. It's coming in slow because it's in reverse. Okay. All right, so here we go again. We keep coming up with this master skills being mastered, things that you already know how to do. You're continually making sure you can master it. You're practicing, making sure you still have it. In other words. All right, so we can say this is a friendly competition. I don't know if you're being competitive at work, in your business, but this naturally tells me that there's some competitiveness going on. Not necessary arguments and fights, but more of somebody's trying to compete with you. Okay, somebody's trying to compete with you. Oh, look, you guys, did we just talk about the Ten of Swords? Did we just talk about the Ten of Swords? We haven't had that happen in a while, that it comes up. But this is just basically saying there's a delay in your endings of whatever it is that needs to stop or that you need to move on. This is a delay here. Okay? And the delay is coming from here too. Okay? Whatever it is telling you to be, okay, hold up just a little bit. That's what's happening. Somebody's not ready to move on. That's what that's telling me. Somebody is not ready to let go and move on. Oh, wow. So we're talking about the Five of Pentacles, but we have the Five of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. What is that? Okay. Now, this is a good thing. It's not a bad thing. This is a good thing. I can't tell you that directly, but if you wait around, let me finish my reading here and I'll do the yes or no in the end when I finish these, okay? If you hang around, just thank you, Tara. Um, so if we're looking at this, somebody is moving on. So that's a good thing. This is a good thing. You're moving on. You're making changes. You want things to work out for you. So you're making that way, you're making ways in order for you to move forward. Okay. But in the meantime, in between time, there needs to be some rest and relaxation. You need to get some rest. You need to get recharged again because you got a lot going on. Okay. So you need to take time out for yourself. Okay. Now here comes the Queen of Swords. She's coming in. She's ready to do battle if she needs to. By any means necessary. She said, I'm here. Okay. Um, this is what you need. Honesty. Somebody being very honest with you. Okay. And she's going to be honest with you. She's going to open up to you. She wants to see the best for you. Okay. And she's very decisive. When she says what she says, she means it. Okay. Wow, we got a lot of kings and queens, so we got a lot of royalty in here. So now we're talking about the King of Wands. King of Wands is like a father figure, okay? He's here. He wants to make sure everything's in place. He wants to make sure you're doing what you're supposed to be doing, and in the process, he's going to do what he has to do, okay? Um, yeah, the authority, power. He's letting you know, hey, I'm here. I'm here. Uh-oh, now we have the Chariot. The Chariot talks about learning. The Chariot talks about getting in alignment with everything, okay? Getting in alignment with things that need to take place, okay? That's what he's talking about. That's what he's getting at. Getting in alignment to make sure everything is in place for the plans that you have for yourself, okay? Uh-oh. So we're talking about the Nine of Cups, bringing you something. We're talking about a love message, okay? We're talking about someone wanting to be there for you. And he comes with his arms open, with his cup empty, ready for you to fill it. That sounds crazy, huh? But that's what it is. Yeah, that's what it is. And he's coming quickly, okay? He's coming quickly. He says, yes, I'm here. I want to make this happen for you and me. Okay? So that's a good way to end. I'll be honest with you. That's a real good way to go out. Okay? So let's see here. Let's see. Let's do something different here. Let's talk about your soulful affirmation. Let's see what it's telling us. Okay, something here. How'd you get backwards? Okay, there we go. All right, you guys. So let's see what our soulful affirmation is telling us. Okay. Practice. Okay. It needs you to practice. It says, sitting in stillness, letting all thoughts subside, allowing the creativity to flow through your veins. How juicy, how ripe to sit in this place of being, in this place of practice. But tell me, is your practice becoming a chore? Is it starting to feel heavy? Another thing to check off your list? Does it seem impossible to sneak even just 20 minutes of practice into each day? When your practice feels cumbersome, simply remember your practice knows not a container. In fact, the essence of your practice is delicately yet deeply interwoven into the very fabric of your life. So we do things and we don't realize that really it's not practice. It's actually how your life is being led, how you're living your life. Okay? How you're living your life. So we're gonna do it a little different today. Change it up a little bit. Excuse me. I'm sorry, you guys. I yawned. I took my medicine, so I'm kind of. My medicine makes me sleepy. Okay, so let's see what our I know cards tell us. Okay. It says, I know that focusing my attention on things I cannot control distracts me from my journey. I am letting go. I know that I must stay in the present moment to enjoy the journey. I am right here. I know that nothing can get in the way what is meant for me. That's right. I'm on the right path. Wow. I know that worrying only blinds me from the beauty that is all around me. I am not stressing. Yes, 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 yes. And I know that nothing bad lasts forever, even when my emotions tell me otherwise. I am never stuck. There we go, you guys. Wait a minute. Yeah, one. Yeah, that's it. That is it. So let's see here. Let's see here. Let's see my gems cards. I'm looking for something. Oh. Oh, here we go. So let's see what our gemstone cards tell us today. What does our gemstone cards tell us today? All right, let's see, you guys, what we got going on here. Okay, we have one for growth, emerald. And the day came when the risk to remain tight in a bud was more painful than the risk in taking it to blossom. Right. The black princess ruby, lust. Each of us born with a box of matches inside of us, but we can't strike them all by ourselves, so we need help. So we're talking about the obsidian. Death. To the well-organized mind, death is just the next great adventure. Wow. Then we have the hemonite, the devil. Hell is empty and all devils are here. What a thing to say. Wow. And then last but not least, we're talking trust, the unikite. The best way to find out if you can trust, you can trust somebody, is to trust them. Just take that time and trust them. That's all. Don't beat yourself up. Don't get mad at the person. They were just being who they are. That's what you got to understand. People are who they are. We can't change them. We can't ask much from them other than who they can be. Because sometimes people don't like to be nothing else. Okay? Some people just is not interested in being nothing else but what they are and who they are. Okay? All right, so let's see what our life purpose is. Somebody dealing with crystals, your connection to crystals and gemstones is a channel for the healing energy. Just talked about gemstones. Justice. Your career brings fairness and protection to others and you who need your help. So believe it or not, some people out there need your help. Creative expressions. Your song Your soul longs to express itself creatively. Environmentalist, you're an earth angel who was born to protect, nurture, and teach about nature and the animals. All right, last but not least, we have opinion options. Everybody got an option. Whether they believe it or not, they have an option. So that option is considered the career possibilities that are open to you. Okay, so who's your spirit animal today? Who is your spirit animal today? Who is your spirit animal today? Wow, look, look, look. We have the sea turtle. The sea turtle. It says protection. It says you are a master of finding life's flow, being in harmony with the rhythm, and your path will unfold. Preserve and you will succeed. You have everything you need to be protected and happy. Yes, 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 you do. Okay, so let's see what your money's saying. Okay, this is your purposeful career. All right, so let's see what we got here. Miscalculation. Uh-oh. Taking responsibility for your mistakes is a good sign to start all over again. Learn from the lessons and use them for better judgment. Choices. There are a lot of opportunities waiting for you. Don't doubt yourself and trust your instinct in choosing the best possible direction. Decision. I said decision. I'm sorry, I said direction. Decision. Your finances are healing quickly. Continue to do what's best, and you will see great results. You have gained the energy you need. Assistant. There are some resources you have overlooked that would help you resolve your financial issues. Someone is willing to help you recover. And last but not least, let's talk about school. Going to school. Okay, going to school as a learner instead of a student. I guess that sounds better. Um, okay, it says it's never too late to learn something new, whether getting back to academia or just studying on your own. A new skill or a knowledge brings efficiency. That is so true. I wanted to learn about the yoni steaming. Anybody know what yoni steaming is? Anybody know what yoni steaming is? Okay. Anyway, so I wanted that to add to the spiritual healings. And so I got myself certified because I was so interested in having that knowledge. So I got myself certified on the yoni steaming. All right. So being a learner is just in my blood because that's what I do. I learn and I take that information and I give back. Flashback. People from the past return. You may work with a previous coworker or take back an old job. You get a second chance. Yes, 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 and yes. Somebody is going on an adventure. Okay. You make exciting work moves that could take you outdoors or on a trip. You will need to climb steadily to reach your financial goals. That's right. Many choices. Did we just talk about choices or options? The word was options, right? So choices, option. Oh, but we did. There we go right there. Many choices. You have options. There's choices and options. There we go, you guys. So it says, even if you don't see them right now, get creative and look around. Pull a card for each option to see what's best. There we go. There we go. I love that. Ah, look, taking steps. Action is the key to getting where you need to go. You can't wait around. Take a step in any direction to get unstuck and find opportunities. Oh, let's see. What card was in reverse? Oh, the Ten of Swords card was in reverse, and that's what it says. Moving on. Moving on. That is awesome. So let's see what our power elements are telling us today. What is our power elements telling us today? Let's see here. Okay. Let's see how, because it's so fascinating and interesting when the story comes together, right? It is interesting when the story comes together. It says find balance. Seek balance between doing and being. That's right. And that goes back to taking steps. Okay? Expression. Express your truth. Don't be afraid to express your truth. Break away. Grow and expand with life. Yes, 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 yes. It also says here answers will come. Remove the energy that blocks in you, okay? Something that keeping you still. You don't want to move. You don't want to do anything. Protect and shelter. Didn't I say, wow, that's interesting, because the sea turtle, which is your spiritual animal for today, talks about protection. Protect and shelter. Let only those you trust in. All right, that's what I'm talking about. Okay, let's see here. Let me see here. Okay, let's see. Yeah, here we go. All right. Let's see what our numerology cards are telling us. What is our numerology cards? So we have a numerology cards, and then we have our angel cards, which are awesome. Okay, so what we got here? Somebody health. 71 is 8. Health. Somebody needs to watch out with their health. Wow. Number 3, creativity. Somebody needs to be more creative in the things that they're doing, especially when it comes to your job or when it comes to something that you love to do. Always make sure you're doing something that is you love. Something that you really truly love. You guys, why did adventure come back up? Why did that come back up? I'm not playing. This one came out in the cards. 5 plus 5 is 10. Wow, that is awesome. And then we have 1 plus 6 is 7. Rebirth. Patience. Having patience. You have to have patience. Patience is so important. Okay, let's see here. I have one more. Oh, I have one more after this one. Yeah, we got that. Okay. All right. So let's see what our lesson journey's telling us. What is it that we need to do? Yes, these cards matched up like they supposed to. Man. And the Ten of Swords was in the cards. Awesome sauce. Wow. That is awesome. Regret. I know that I cannot change the past. That's right. Move on. Having a little doubt is all right. I release the need to know all the answers. That's right. Wow. Success. I know that there is no greater goal than to love. Wow. Then we say blame. I accept responsibility for my well-being. Like your health, your mental, your emotional. Yes, that is very so much important. Then we have failure. I understand that a mistake is only an opportunity to learn. Wow, you guys. Awesome. And then we're going to get started on the yes or no in just a few minutes. Let's do this last one. These are angel numbers. I love the angel numbers. I love all my cards. They need to hear me say that. Because they do me so well. They treat me so right. Let's see what these cards are telling us today. What are your numbers, your angel numbers today? What are your angel numbers today? Okay. We got 11001. Spiritual awakening. Yes, 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 yes. New beginning, personal development, prioritizing creativity, and heading in the right direction. A new phase in a religious or spiritual quest. You're going through a spiritual awakening, which can feel like the dark night of the soul. You're on the path of enlightenment, and this too shall pass. 0220. Act on your ideal. Wow, I love this. Realistic and practical approach goals, divine timing, ambition, cooperation, and discipline. You have the benefit of good fortune, and if you use your wise judgment, you can do anything. In this place, you can reach new heights. You should act on your potential, and you should see this pattern since what your plant will grow. You're about to experience a spectacular ascent. Wow, 12 and 12. Persistent shift, enthusiasm, gratitude, commitment, new experiences. Oh, happy day. An ample opportunity related to your life's purpose is just around the corner. Take an immediate action once it pops up. Of course, a lovely partnership or an epic romance is also in the cards. Then we have 2424, good times, leisure, rest, holiday, pleasure, love, affection, kindness, happiness. When I think about this card, I think of the Four of Swords, resting. You are worthy of affection, leisure, and pleasure. If you tell your family and friends how you feel, you'll find that you're on the same page. They are on the same page and can work together effectively. Many people are rooting for you. If you spread love, it will find its way back to you multiplied. And last but not least, we have 44444. That's not four. That's four. That's four fours. 4444. Blessing in disguise. There is a blessing in disguise. Obstacles, hardship, right? Hardships, strength, building character and experience, right? There might be some difficulties ahead, but you will push through. You got this. If you have been struggling or feeling lost, the winds of change will blow in your favor. If you've been suffering or feeling lost, sometimes some things may need to fall apart, but you're building the framework for something much better. Hang in there. Yes, 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 yes. All right, you guys, that is the Queen Universal reading. And now we are going to go do our yes or no. So let's go ahead and get started here. Let's put these up. I love to put my cards up and get them out the way. Since this is a different type of reading, it is not the same as this reading. So we're going to put these up, put them where they belong. There we go. There we go. And there we go. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. Let's see here. Yep. Put this here. Okay. There we go. Now let's go ahead and get your questions asked, you guys. Let's see here. Right here. Okay. I like to be organized. So hello there, Ragnu Archery. Contact Vickers in contact. What does he think about Seema? Does Vika love Seema or will he cheat on? Okay, this right here, Ragva, I answered that question the last time you came on. It's the same question over and over again. Um, if you're not being for real with your questions, please don't do that. Because I answered your question on the last reading that you came on. See, some names I pay attention to and I see them. And okay, it says he is faithful and will we last for the rest of our lives. Wait a minute, Tara. I don't know if you're gonna we can answer both those questions, okay? Um, we'll allow the cards to answer those questions for you. All right. Yeah. Rava, you've been on here before. Raghav. But let me get Sarah first. Sarah, what did you want to know? Yes or no? Okay. Sarah, you got to come back and let me know what you want to know, okay? So, in the meantime, Tara, let me answer your question. Your question is, can you tell me my partner is 100% faithful? Tara, I love this. Tara, are you guys in the same spot? I mean, are you living in the same state or is this a long distance relationship? If you feel in your spirit that he's not being faithful, why waste your time if that's not where you want to be? I'm just saying. But I'm gonna let the cards talk to you on that one. That's just from my thinking, and it's just my opinion. Doesn't mean anything. But the question is, if y'all are not in a distance relationship and you're not in two different places, then you should pay attention to the red flags and the green flags. You know what the red flags are and you know what the green flags are. And go from there. So let's see what the cards tell you. It says yes. Oops, sorry. It says yes. And it says yes. So far he's being faithful to you. Okay? You're welcome. I don't know for the rest of your lives, but I know he's being faithful now. And I let me say this from a couple perspective. If that is a worry of yours in the relationship, maybe you need to second guess your relationship. Because if you're with that person and that person's gonna love you, he's gonna love you regardless, and he's not gonna cheat if you're what he wants. Okay. And even if you are what he wants and he cheats, then you need to know that. You need to really truly know that. You need to have that conversation with him. There's so many ways to find out if the man is being for real. Okay. So far it says yes, he's being faithful, but I would double check for myself. That's just me. Okay, Sarah, yes or no? Yes or no what? I don't know what you're saying. Because okay, I answered you already on that one. Ragav, I think that's his name. Okay, yes, living together. Okay, so okay. Okay, you're answering me. Okay, I got you. So you're saying you guys live together. Okay, so have he's given you any indication that he's cheating? So if he don't, we as women sometimes, and this is not directed at you, Tara, it's directed to any female who has a lot of her own personal insecurities that she needs to work out. I always tell people, go heal before you get in a relationship. Go somewhere and get healed up. When I say healed, I'm talking about emotionally and mentally and spiritually. Get healed up so that you don't become a burden to your partner with all this extra stuff. If you guys live together and you guys are doing great, do not question, don't add anything. Because words, again, I told you guys, I am very big on this. I was talking to my husband earlier about it. Your words mean something. So if you're asking if he's being faithful, what you're doing is you're putting out in the atmosphere and in the universe that you doubt. You doubt that your relationship is real because you're adding something in there that's not supposed to be there, and you're asking about his faithfulness. That's not that. I mean, you have a right to ask that, but on a spiritual realm, you're putting that out there. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, don't focus on that. If you're happy with that person, be happy with that person. Don't add any more stuff on, because sometimes the burden of other people's, when you got all these anxieties and these worries and stuff, it affects your partner. And sometimes they will walk away. So you have to be careful on not treating him or her in that way. That's don't if it's not there, don't even create it. Okay? Don't even create it, don't even talk about it, don't even bring it up. If you don't see any type of red flags, don't make it. Don't like the idea that, oh, let me see your phone. I need to see all that is craziness. That is straight craziness. Me and my husband have phones. He can look in my phone and I can look in his phone. We don't do all that. For one thing, we're older and we've been married a long time. So when you're in a relationship, you're going to get at the point where all of that stuff, all that extra drama is not even necessary. It's not. We don't have time for that. Life is so crazy now. You got to be happy with that person. When the red flags start to come, that's when you make that doggone decision whether or not this is where you want to be. I'm hormonal and menopause. I've never had a reason to doubt him. Okay, then there you go. There you go. So get all that under control, baby. Because if you got a good thing, don't ruin it. Don't let him be somebody else's prize by all this extra stuff. Okay? Enjoy him. Okay? All right. So, Sarah, you're asking, does he love someone else? Okay. Okay, Sarah, I'm going to answer you this question, but I'm also going to get ready to talk to you too. Okay? So, this says yes right here. This says yes right there. And this says yes. So, according to the cards, it says he does. Now, if you felt that way, don't go and address him and be mean to him. If he cannot be honest with you and you feel in your heart, your intuition or your gut feeling that he's with somebody, then y'all need to talk about it. If that's where he wants to be, you can't force nobody to stay with you. Okay? You can't force nobody to stay with you. Move on. Okay? Okay. We answer that. Okay. Does he love someone else? Okay. I just answered that for you. All right. Anybody else before we shut it down? Anybody else got a question for me? Please feel free to ask it. If you have an inkling, Sarah, that he's messing with somebody else, then that might be your answer. Maybe you already had that feeling that he was. Okay? But never, ever, ever, ever give a man that to put in his mind to do. I know you're cheating when he's not cheating. I know you don't love me. But has he ever given you an indication that he doesn't? Has he given you any signs that he does not love you? I answered you already, Sarah. Let me do it again. You know what? You're correct. Let me take that back, because you just asked me, does he love someone else, right? Now you're asking me, does he love you? Okay. It says no here. It says yes there. And it says maybe there. That's a really mixed up one, huh? Ask him, does he love you? Ask him. Does he show you he loves you? Does he do anything to make you think that he loves you? Because sometimes people don't have to tell you you love them all the time. If you show me you love me, it's much better. Action speaks louder than a lot of words. I'm just saying. So the best thing is to find out if he loves you is to ask him. Ask him and then watch the things he does for you. If he makes sure you got air in your tire for your car. If he makes sure you get back and forth to work safely. That's a symbol of love. Okay? Does he bring you lunch at work? Does he leave a little note in your lunchbox? If you have a lunchbox, a lunch bag, whatever. Does he do all those things? Does he kiss you on the forehead? Does he kiss you in the mouth in the mornings? Whatever. If he does all those things, then you shouldn't doubt his love. Don't put anything in a relationship that doesn't belong. Okay? All right? All right, you guys. I want to thank you for hanging out with me. I hope you guys had a great reading with us. I hope whatever you heard in this reading, it really, really helped you. Also with the yes or no, I try to do the yes or no after I finish my main reading because I don't want it to be kind of mixing up with the other reading. Okay? So I always do it last. So I hope I helped somebody. You guys have a great day. We shall be back probably the day after tomorrow. I'm going to make sure I be in here. Thank you guys. You guys have a great evening and bye-bye.